social search and community discovery strategies. Search and discovery are no longer limited to Google. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and Discord now act like search engines and meeting places. Many users, especially younger people, turn to these apps first for answers. For example, one analysis found that TikTok is no longer just an entertainment platform. It's become a main search engine for Gen Z. Another report notes Reddit's search traffic jumped by 603% in late 2023, and 64% of Gen Z now use TikTok as their top search tool. Experts even call this shift community search, where real voices and peer advice trump traditional SEO and ads. This change means keyword research and content planning must adapt. We now think about hashtags, trending topics, and the language of each community. We also choose formats that work, short video on TikTok, Q&A posts on Reddit, etc., and craft metadata, titles, descriptions, tags, so our content shows up in platform searches. In this article, we explain how to plan content for these social search channels. We also cover how to listen and participate in communities without spamming, and how to measure success in terms of search share and conversation quality. How social platforms change search. Unlike Google, social platforms rely on in-app discovery and community signals. TikTok and YouTube surface videos based on watch history, hashtags, and keywords and captions. Reddit and Discord let users search by topic or chatter within groups. In practice, this means people often type queries straight into the TikTok or YouTube search bar, or browse trending hashtags. In fact, 74% of Gen Z now prefer TikTok as a search source, and 40% of all young people use TikTok, Instagram for everyday queries. Because of this shift, marketers must rethink keyword research. Traditional SEO focuses on optimizing for what users type into Google. Today, it also helps to gather the actual words and phrases people use on social platform searches and in conversations. For example, SEO guides note that Reddit discussions often contain the exact long-tail queries and question phrases people type into search engines. Marketers can use tools like Google's CiteReddit.com search to see how users discuss a topic on Reddit. This shows the real language and subtopics that matter to the audience. Likewise, TikTok's own Creative Center and search trends can reveal popular keywords and hashtags in your niche. In short, look at comments, Reddit threads, Discord chats, and trending hashtags to find the words your audience uses naturally. Key takeaways. Social keyword research means listening to communities. Search Reddit threads and Discord chats for real questions. Use tools like TikTok's Creative Center to find trending hashtags and phrases. These sources can reveal long-tail keywords and conversational wording that traditional SEO might miss. Formats, metadata, and engagement on each platform. Each platform has its own format and metadata that matter for search. TikTok. The focus is on short-form video, 15 to 60 seconds, that hooks viewers quickly. Experts advise grabbing attention in the first 3 seconds and using engaging visuals. TikTok's algorithm looks at on-screen text, captions, and even spoken words to index videos. For example, Search Engine Land notes that incorporating keywords into video descriptions, verbal mentions, captions, and voiceovers helps TikTok's search AI know what your video is about. Similarly, a TikTok SEO guide recommends using specific hashtags to signal intent, like product review or best product, and speaking your main keyword in the video to reinforce relevance. In practice, plan short videos around trending sounds or challenges, include your topic in text overlays or voiceovers, and add clear hashtags in the caption. YouTube. This platform is essentially a video search engine. YouTube rewards videos with clear titles, descriptions, and tags that use relevant keywords. As one guide explains, video tags should include topics, people, or places mentioned in the video to help in search and discovery. The description should contain important keywords and a summary, along with links that drive engagement. YouTube also indexes closed captions, subtitles, so adding a transcript helps too. For example, always repeat your main keyword in the video title and description. Strong thumbnails and clear titles, for example, using a question or how-to phrase, can boost clicks and rankings. Also consider new formats, like YouTube Shorts, short videos if your content can be bite-sized. Reddit discovery on Reddit depends on posting in the right subreddit and crafting the right title. Unlike Google, Reddit search surfaces threads, not standalone web pages. Use descriptive titles with keywords, as Reddit's search and Google's indexing will pick up those terms. SEO experts point out that Reddit threads naturally incorporate keywords that align with real user search behavior. Posts and comments often contain long-tail keywords, conversational phrasing, and direct Q&A formats. To be found in subreddit searches, make your post title match what users might ask, e.g., best way to learn guitar for beginners. Also use flair and tags if the subreddit allows, since those can help others find your post in search. Engage by replying to existing threads. Answering questions in comments can make your username or expertise visible. Remember to follow subreddit rules. Communities dislike spam or off-topic promotions. Discord. While Discord doesn't have a traditional search index, you can still optimize for server discovery and engagement. In public directories and server invites, using relevant keywords in your server name and description helps others find it. For example, a server about gardening should include gardening and related terms in its name. Within a server, use clear channel names and descriptions, e.g., video tips or product help, so members can search inside the chat. To encourage discovery, cross-post your Discord invite on other channels or social media. Finally, focus on discussion quality. Having active conversations in your channels will make people stay and invite others. In fact, one community SEO guide notes that member-generated content in Discord channels not only adds value, but also improves search visibility. In short, set up your Discord with keyword-rich labels and spark lively chats so the server gains traction. Authentic engagement. Listening, participating, co-creating. Building real community engagement is key. Communities can sniff out spam or shameless promotions. Instead, listen first and add value. And industry keywords across these platforms, not just direct tags. For example, community managers actively monitor relevant terms on Reddit and Discord to see what questions people have. This gives quick feedback on customer needs. When you do join conversations, be personal and genuine. One best practice tip is personalize your engagements and be human. Rather than posting a generic reply or hard sell, answer questions with helpful tips or thank users for their thoughts. Authentic, timely replies show you're listening and encourage more discussion. Co-creation is also powerful. Invite your audience to contribute. For example, run a contest or ask followers to share their own videos using your product. Feature user-made content on your channel or server. People love seeing their work recognized. This not only provides free content, but also deepens community bonds. Across platforms, think, how can users be part of the story rather than just consumers? That means no posting the same link repeatedly, no shameless self-promotion, and no ignoring community norms. Each forum has its culture. For instance, what works on TikTok won't fly on Reddit. Study the behavior. If a subreddit values detailed, respectful answers, give that. If TikTok viewers like quick humor and authenticity, show that. By participating regularly and respectfully, you build trust without turning people off. Measuring share of search and conversation quality. To know if your strategies work, use appropriate metrics. Share of search or share of voice. Track how often your brand or content shows up in searches compared to competitors. In SEO terms, share of search is the percentage of relevant searches that mention your brand versus others. A rising share of search often predicts growing brand interest. You can measure this by listing key branded terms, including variations, and checking search volumes or rankings over time. On social platforms, an analogous metric is social share of voice, the share of mentions or engagement relative to rivals. Sprout Social, for example, lets you compare your brand's activity, likes, comments, shares to competitors to see a share of voice. Together, these metrics show if you're gaining attention in searches and discussions. Engagement depth and quality. Look beyond counts and assess how people interact. Raw mention counts are easy but can be shallow. Brand24 notes that comments and shares signal deeper investment than simple likes. A single thoughtful comment or share indicates genuine interest, whereas likes are effortless. Track the ratio of comments/shares to likes over time. A higher ratio suggests meaningful conversation. Also watch sentiment. Tools like Brand24 or Sprout Social can gauge whether mentions are positive or negative. Trends in sentiment and the use of key hashtags or themes in comments reveal the quality of conversation. For example, spotting a new trending hashtag related to your brand via listening tools means you can join early in that conversation. Lastly, use platform analytics. TikTok and YouTube offer built-in analytics for views and engagement. and Discord server insights show when members chat most. By combining share of search voice metrics with engagement analysis, you get a full picture. If your share of search is growing but engagement is only light, you might need to improve content quality. If conversations are deep but search share is low, perhaps expand keyword targeting. Adjust your strategy based on these insights to continuously improve. Conclusion: discovery on TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and Discord is reshaping how we plan content and keywords. These platforms reward authentic, community-driven content. To succeed, start by learning the unique style of each channel and the language of its users. Optimize your content format: short video, written post, live chat, and metadata. Hashtags, titles, descriptions accordingly. Always listen first. Track what your audience talks about and join in with helpful, genuine replies. Co-create by inviting user contributions and honoring community norms. Finally, measure what matters. Track your brand's share of relevant search traffic and social mentions. Pay attention to engagement quality. Are people liking or truly conversing with your content? By blending smart SEO tactics with real community engagement, you can be found in social searches and build lasting connections without ever resorting to spam. All links to sources are available in the text version of this article. You can find the full article at autopod.co.